All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and tonight we are rejoining the crew of Heroes Wanted. We have Soggy and Donovan. Unfortunately, we lost a couple players, so we'll be dealing with that and moving forward with the plot tonight. As you guys may remember, we had just finished up the battle with the Carpathian Knights and their dark spirits were dragged away by the guardian spirits that Harbeck had summoned, the divine beings that seemed to have ripped the dark spirits straight out of the Carpathian Knights. And so you guys are literally like moments afterwards, you are there, and suddenly Harbeck's shield begins to shoot sparks out of it, and the sparks continue to shoot out of it like a Roman candle, and suddenly one of them bursts into the air and takes the form of a bat, and more bats begin to form all around in the air as Harbeck throws his shield to the ground because it's getting too hot to hold.
Sagi is sort of like reacting to this and just is like cringing in fear from this giant fire bat.
No, they're regular sized bats. Maybe a little bit
I
bigger
mean,
than a regular sized bat.
yeah, but these fire bats.
Okay, so the fire bats are everywhere and they begin swooping and diving, so we can just jump straight into initiative.
I can't see the screen.
It's because your camera is focused on.
Uh,
And then for the guys who are not here, um, I'm gonna like kind of role play them a little bit, but like mostly just assume that they're doing stuff in the background like most NPCs. This fire bat swoops down at Harbeck and attacks him, missing, but then it flies away and Harbeck takes his attack of opportunity. Missing the fire bat as well. And then this fire bat is going to do the same thing to Aleander. He swoops down at the giant, missing with his attack, but flying off as Aleander swings at him with his Guando. It's a critical hit. His magical blade slices into the fiery bat, and although it looks like it uh, is solid enough, it appears that the fire is all it is comprised of as the blade once again passes straight through it. Donovan. Are you there, Donovan?
Donovan.
Let's see. I guess I could try to hit one of the fire.
Yeah, that one is still in the air because it hasn't acted yet. So any of the fire bats that have acted have flown away, and any of the ones that haven't acted are still up in the air, like how a Roman candle spits out the flame. That's what the shield was doing. It just spit these little puffs out into the air. So they're all like 10 to 15 feet in the air.
All right, I'll take a dodge action.
Dodge. Gotcha. So now this fire bat who's going to swoop down at you is going to attack with disadvantage. That's probably not close enough. Still the highest roll so far, but he swoops down at you. Okay, so now he's going to try to fly out of your threatened reach. So that's a big no-no, as you know. So you can take your attack of opportunity now. All right, as your obsidian blade slices into the fire bat, it feels almost solid, and the little black, shadowy, skeletal figure inside actually like crumples into a pile of ash as it falls to the ground. The flames, however, explode in a burst. Everybody within 10 feet has to make a reflex save. Dexterity save.
Ha,
Does that
3-5.
include me?
So that would be everybody except Lillian. All right, so the nimble kobold manages to roll out of the way as the fire only slightly burns him, but everybody else in their heavy armor and being much bigger and everything takes 12 fire damage. Soggy, you take 6. Soggy, as the fire burns you, you suddenly start to shake and convulse, and your eyes roll back into your head. You lay on the ground, paralyzed, unable to move, as you start to choke and cough, and water starts to leak from your ears and your nose and your mouth, and everybody can get the strong odor of the sea as you just kind of lay there and shake.
That's sort of like the sound Soggy is making.
Yeah. So this fire bat is gonna lather, rinse, repeat with Lillian. It is a critical hit. The fire bat uh, deals 9 total damage to Lillian, and she is now on fire. Aleander takes 2 damage and is now on fire. Now you've already used your attack of opportunity, so this bat just flies away. As the bats fly up into the trees, you can see some of the leaves start to catch on fire. It doesn't appear to be out of control or anything, but it is something that you are aware of at least. Soggy, you need to roll a wisdom save to try and shake off this effect. Suddenly, a vision of you being surrounded by water fills your eye. In the water, it is dark, but you can see an even darker shape moving within the almost pure midnight blue waters. This dark void moves around you and whispers, "Do you give yourself to me? Your soul shall be mine for all eternity."
Soggy sort of just mutters, "Long as I remain, I serve."
Suddenly, you leap to your feet, and a jet of water sprays from your mouth towards one of the fire bats that is closest.
So what sort of roll should I make?
All right, if you click on your token now, you should see water breath.
Now that's neat.
Uh-oh, something went wrong with the macro. Let me try to fix that real quick so that we can see how much damage you did. I thought I tested all of these.
Did you fix it?
I am taking a look. Okay, so it's gotta be. Oh, is it that? Oh, duh. Okay. It's fixed. Go ahead. Yeah. So water damage is a special kind of damage. It doesn't damage everything, but it can do different things depending on what you use it on. So you spray the water at this fire bat and it extinguishes it, and now it doesn't explode like the other one did.
That is neat.
You like that? Yeah, I thought you might. Get a little character progression in there, you know?
I like it.
Donovan.
I'm right here.
Shuts off for me.
Hmm.
So, what's Donovan's reaction to see Soggy using the water as an offensive weapon?
Well, it's a good thing. Um, let's see. Are any of them like close enough to the ground that I can like walk up?
Yes, the one that attacked Aleander didn't have enough movement, so it's still right in his face. swinging at the fire bat. You miss as you're trying to be careful not to slice Aleander in the face. Maybe if you didn't care so much about the health and safety of your comrades.
Who that? Nobody? He's not here.
Yeah. And then is that your turn? The fire bat crashes into the burning Lillian and she takes more damage. She's burning alive. We grilling tonight. Drinking.
Was that not?
What?
Or he's just attacking the fire bat?
No, the fire bats are attacking them.
Uh,
Soggy.
Soggy, just in sort of this strange trance, is just shooting water everywhere at the fire bats.
Yeah, for this combat only, your water breath is usable like infinite amounts.
As this one just
Oh yeah, now he's got to make a reflex save. A dexterity save. All right, so he fails to make his dexterity save. Oh, it's a constitution? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Con saving throw. All right, he fails to make his con saving throw, and that one is snuffed out as well. All right, now this one is leaving your threatened space, so you get to make an attack of opportunity, Donovan.
Donovan?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's see. Is this thing moving through my?
Yeah, so you get to make an attack of opportunity. Your longsword connects with its wing. It's a, devastating blow to such a small creature, and it puffs into ash and crumbles to the ground, but once again explodes in a 10-foot radius, which is Aleander, you, and Lillian. So make a dexterity save. All right. So you, Aleander, and Lillian take 9 fire damage. And it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up and hit the next one, I suppose.
All right. So for fire bats that are low enough to the ground, yeah, that one's the only one that's really available. All right. So once again, you hit it and it explodes. So let me just make sure that I can tell who's within range here. All right, so that's you and Lillian and Soggy. So both of you make a reflex save. Dexterity. All right, you guys take 5 fire damage. And Soggy, when you take the fire damage, suddenly your water breath stops working.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not optimal.
Do I have to hit it and get touch fire and to activate it again?
No, it appears as though the fire activated it as sort of like a defense mechanism, but now it's like the one thing that it can shut off your water breath ability is taking fire damage.
This is not good.
Aleander is continuing to burn and get bit as the fire bats swoop and dive. Soggy. And again, your water breath is not functioning right now.
Yeah, he just noticed and is just angry. Says, "Stop being annoying, flying fire!" And he shoots a random like an eldritch blast that is a form of a random sea creature.
It looks like a seahorse kind of swimming through the water, but at rapid speeds. It strikes the fire bat, and although it hits it clean, the crackling lightning does nothing against the fire bat.
All right. So, are there any left? You know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to give myself a 15 or 16 HP.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Donovan starts rubbing all over himself as he uses lay on hands to heal himself. And this fire bat flies down to attack you. And then it tries to fly out of your threatened square. So you get an attack of opportunity. Donovan, you get an attack of opportunity on that fire bat. Test, Donovan, are you there?
DM, why are you going quiet?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I've been saying, Donovan, the fire bat is leaving your threatened area. You get an attack of opportunity. Donovan, are you there?
Hey, if it's not obvious, I'm a teensy bit preoccupied. I, I'm making a very special dinner for my family, and I'm trying very hard to make sure I'm doing all right to uh, paying
Yeah,
attention to
no,
both.
not a
So
problem.
if you feel a little delayed,
Do you need to take like a 15-minute break? Would that help, or what would work best here?
no,
Well, if you can take your attack of opportunity, that's all I was waiting on. But if you need me to do it for you, I can.
yeah, that makes sense. I came back to silence, so I was like,
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, you miss unfortunately, so it flies out of your square.
so yeah, like as I may or may not have said once before, I'm a chef, and I'm trying to start my own business. Hence why I kind of moved to New York. Um, I'm testing out my brand new deep fryer that I just purchased.
Nice. What you making?
Deep fried buttermilk, spicy rich fried.
Cool.
So yeah, I guess I didn't hit it.
No, yeah, you missed and it flew out of your space. There's one attacking Harbeck now, though, that's in his space. And now this one
I
flies in to attack you.
I do have a mechanic question real quick. I'd like to ask.
Yes, sir.
If and when the time comes later on when the quest is fulfilled for this whole wraith deal, um, does Sentinel work with a whip, like how what you call it, this like the feat polearm master works?
Yeah, it says any reach weapon, right? Or no, Sentinel is just if they move out of your thing. So yeah, Sentinel doesn't specify that it has to be a certain type of weapon.
Awesome.
Besides, think about it logically. Why wouldn't it work to like whip around their hand and stop them from moving, or whip around their leg and stop them from moving? Like it makes perfect sense for a whip to still be functional in that way. Like a lot more sense than like a dagger or something.
Yeah, and the way that I see it, it's like a whip causes more existential pain than damage, so it would like stop them in their trap.
Well, that too, yeah. There's like all kinds of logical reasons why I would rule that like a whip would be a far more logical weapon to use than say, like a dagger or something like that.
Cool.
Soggy. Now you can roll a constitution check to see if you've shrugged off the fire damage's effect. I meant save. I shouldn't have said check. A constitution save. At the start of each of your turns. Oh, well, there you go. So starting next turn, you can use your water breath again.
He sort of runs up over here and fires his water breath.
Nope, next turn. Next turn. It's recharging this turn.
Okay. Huh.
But you made your save to allow it to recharge, so you know that's better than nothing.
Soggy's going to fire a witch bolt at one of the fire bats.
Witch bolt.
Yeah.
Who's on first?
Ha ha ha.
This time, the lightning strikes the bat so hard that it temporarily bursts into a shower of flames. Which one did you hit? Okay, so nobody is hit by the exploding fire, but then all of a sudden it like flickers back into existence like one of those candles you can't blow out, and the fire bat is right back where it was.
Soggy just starts to growl in frustration at this inconvenience.
Yeah, no, it's not optimal. Oh my. This fire bat crashes into Harbeck, and there's a huge burst of fire as he takes 12 fire damage. All right, Donovan.
Okay. So, what's left to hit?
There's a couple fire bats over by Harbeck and one right in front of you that is attacking you.
I'll just dodge. You got that dodge action.
Yep. Yep. The fire bats continue to assault you guys. They're kind of throwing caution to the wind now and just attacking outright. All right, Soggy, your water breath is recharged.
Soggy just notices the water returning to his throat and says, "Bats of fire! Eat water!"
Well positioned. You hit both of them. They try to make their dexterity saves. Constitution saves, sorry. One of them does, one of them does not. The first one gets just out of the way. The second one takes the full blast, and as I already stated, your water breath makes it to where they don't explode. Harbeck's getting lit up now.
What kind of character you got? Oh, nice. Yeah,
All right, Donovan, there's one that's attacking you and two that are attacking Harbeck.
I'll hit the one attacking.
It explodes in a 10-foot radius. That's Soggy, you, and Lillian.
I'm gonna hit it again.
No, it already exploded. It's dead. You need to make your dexterity save. As does Soggy. All right. Donovan, you take 6 damage. And Soggy, you take 6 damage. And then Donovan, is that your turn?
All right, what happens now? How much damage?
You take 6 damage, and then is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this fire bat is going to, let's see. Going to attack Aleander. Dealing 12 damage in a burst of flame. Soggy.
Soggy sees Aleander in trouble and just fires his water breath.
And the fire bat tries to make its save. Nothing doing. So it snuffs out of existence.
It also hits Aleander, if I'm right.
Yeah, it should hit Aleander, who would probably not get out of the way, so it actually puts out the burning condition on him.
Lovely.
If you save him as an NPC, you're going to be responsible for taking care of him. You're going to have to get him his food and his water and take him for a walk every day.
Like a friend.
Yeah.
So is he hitting something that's next to me?
Who? The fire bat? No,
This-
he's attacking Aleander.
Okay.
Oh yeah, set him on fire again.
So I guess I will. That wasn't my turn, was it?
No,